Welcome to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on the Six Nations of the Grand River Reservation as we jumpstart Week 8 in the Arena Lacrosse League with a Friday night special featuring the Six Nations Snipers and the Ohsweken Bears. Hello, lacrosse fans. Lance Wynn working alongside JVI Productions. As always, let's take a look at the starting netminders. First for the Snipers, it'll be the vet, Dustin Hill. Comes in with a 1-4 record. His goals against 15.96, and he's got a save percentage of .682. The Bears will go with Troy Benedict. His second start, he comes in with the goals against a 10 and a save percentage of .644. Head coaches for Six Nations in his fourth season, it's Darcy Palace. His assistants are Vince Longboat and Nick Skye. For Ohsweken, as always, in his sixth season behind the bench, Ron Mouser Henry. His assistants, Clancy Almas and Chuck Brown. Officials for today's game, Joel Furman is the crew chief. His partners are Kyle Coulter and Simon D'Souza. So as we get set to get underway here, both these two teams riding two-game losing streaks. It was a convincing loss last week. The Snipers fell 19-12 to the league-leading Oshawa Outlaws. The Ohsweken Bears, different story. They played the Whitby Steelhawks, led for a majority of the game, and then things came crashing down late. They fell 16-14. So these two teams come in 6th and 7th place respectively in the Arena Lacrosse League. Snipers 2-4, the Bears 1-5. And we are set to roll here as there really is no home team. Both these two teams play out of this venue, and we are good and ready to go. Much needed win for both these two teams. Off the draw, loose in the circle, picked up. First possession to the Snipers. On the run, wrong stick side, Mike McLaughlin. Big save right off the bat. So a good job from Benedict and a good start. Off the bat now, back getting over the timeline, Lucas Beaver. Beaver trying to weave through two, got three on him, including Vern Hill. Splits two, switches hands, comes back around, curls out. Another switch, Hill look, 15 on the shot clock, shovel it away. Great job by Beaver. He'll retreat and now to work on offense. James Whiteford, kick back out. Looking for Martin, couldn't do anything there. Intercepted. Here comes 66 on the orange in Vern Hill. Vern will dish off. Joe Miracle out there on that left side, as is Justin Porga. That ball's loose. Alex Henry had it, still battling for it. He's going to win that battle, pick it up. And the Bears now going to move it up over the timeline, go to work on offense. Kane Kettle, he'll flip, and they'll set it up. Danton Miller comes out late. His shot never gets through. Good defense by the Snipers. They close it off. They've got numbers on the run in transition. Thinking better of it, Jerry Stats. He'll pull that out. Slide it over. Brett Longboat, kick it back to the left side. Tyler Van Every out there as that ball goes to the far boards. Under 10 on the shot clock. Bears do a good job on defense. Don't have the numbers here, so they will pull it out. And big shot there, well wide of the mark from Huron Snow. And that one picked off the other way. Good job by Hannah Brandt. And it'll be a fresh clock, fresh offensive possession here for the Bears. Swing around to that left side, dump down low, right in the middle. Looking for big Wayne Hill. Weren't able to connect. Now it's Vern Hill. He'll stop, wait. Mason Hill, half boards left side, looking for an opening. 15 on the shot clock, bad pass. That'll go over the timeline, and good job to not touch it. Lucas Beaver jumps on it. And good transition defense by the Snipers. Beaver with a great fake dump down. Jake Bombery out there on that left side. Look for the pass. Great hands. Big save, Dustin Hill. Coming back the other way. Here come the Orange. Longboat. He'll set things up, swinging around. Good defense there as the Bears swarm on the double team. Shot clock winding down now to 5. Snipers, and Chayton King pulls it out of there, gets a shot on net. Benedict up to the task. His outlet looking for Isaac Vanderzalm. Vanderzalm with a collision. Good battle there and working hard. Nolan Fair, and he'll pick it up. And they'll hang on to it now for another offensive possession. Dante Romano, he'll retreat to the bench. Longboat now looking for a cutter. Wasn't able to connect. Well covered. Bears counter the other way. High stepping and looking for a shot is Sturgis Sundown. Miller will regroup. He'll flip, and Kyle Pedwell now will set it up. Waiting for Wayne Hill, coming out late. Hill looking for a screen on the roll. Covered perfectly by the Snipers, and on the move is McGregor Allen. Wrong stick side, so he'll try to get his way to left. Shift over, and good collision, but the Bears will pick it up. 10:45 to go here, opening quarter. No score. Bears, Snipers. There is no home court advantage here as Bombury now will look for an opening, swinging around left side. Whiteford, quick underhand. Dusty Hill up to the task. He'll scoop that up, outlet. Here come the Orange the other way. Great bounce pass, but going to be a tough shot and a good save. So Andrew Vradenberg just not on his stick side, so limited angles. And Benedict made that one look easy. Aaron Snow out there with Miller. Miller will float back to that left side. Kick it out, that underhand blocked. 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get the shot off as Jonah Mohawk does, but it's wide of the mark. And that'll be a shot clock violation. And possession will go back to Six Nations. Romano will get it over the timeline. He'll look for some assistance, finds Longboat. They'll swing it around half board's right side. Looking for an opening is Mitch Van Every. And from point blank range, Brett Longboat stymied by Bennett. Dick and back the other way. Good roll, but excellent help. What a sweet goal right there. Oakley Thomas, welcome back to the Arena Lacrosse League. Oakley Thomas, boy, that big man, he's got a very agile for his size, was able to bounce off a check. And on the spin, get off a good sidearm, pick the top corner on Dusty Hill. So our first goal of the game gives the Bears a 1-0 lead with 9:14 to go here, quarter number 1. Off the draw, still loose. Picked up, and it's Brandt. Brandt squeezes through, get us to Beaver. Beaver, great move. Tried to tuck it over the shoulder, but Hill, with a good shrug, stopped it. Fresh 30 here for the Bears. Miller working one-on-one. He's going to bounce off one, get a screen, look for the flip. He's going to tuck it back in. Vern Hill on him. Just got enough of that stick. Beaver's going to pick that up, do a little shake and bake, clear some space. They'll set it back up with a fresh clock. Kick over Brandt, swing around right side. Bit of a stumble there from DeWitt Martin, but he was able to recover. No reset, didn't touch anything. It's Martin again. Whiteford looking for an opening. Shrugs off a defender. 5. Miller tucks it, gets a shot off. That's wide of the mark. No reset. Going to belong to the Orange. Good slippery move through 2. Tyler Van Every dumps it off. Big overhand. Benedict up to the good save there. This one will float back over the timeline and give the Snipers another clock to work with. Mason Hill, swing around, Longboat. He can step up from there. Kudu Hill in there battling, but the Bears come away with it out the back door. too much zip on that pass. Dusty Hill floating around, looking for something. Pedwell had it knocked away from him, and that's going to be a back in with 7:21 to go. That's going to take us to our first officials timeout. Short break. We'll be back. All set to go after our officials timeout here. A 1-0 lead for the home side, Ohsweken Bears. Looking for room, Pedwell. Kick it back out. Big Hill. He teed that one up wide of the mark. That's going to go over the timeline, and violation will give it back to the Snipers. They've got numbers. They'll look to attack. Ben Wittich with a quick shot. Benedict rolled through that, and we're going to have our first penalty of this game. And it looks like it's going to go to the Ohsweken Bears. Looks like a holding call. And that is the case. Don't quite have a guilty party yet, as the door is open, but there's nobody home. First power play opportunity of the game will go to the Snipers, as they're working at a 42% efficiency rate with the man advantage. They're working it around the horn. That quick shot from a tough angle, and an outlet pass looking for Vanderzalm. Dusty Hill's going to corral that, and he'll look for an outlet. Hill does a good job to move it up to Romano. Romano over the timeline now. And Keto Hill now. He will flip and retreat. Joe Miracle out on that left side. Check back again. Keto back in, and why? Because he's a facilitator. And that's a beauty pass. And an even better finish. Jayton King picking up his first of the game. King now with 13 goals on the season. And we're tied 1-1 with 6:24 to go here, quarter number one. Alex Henry and Hawkeye Hamilton doing battle, and it's the veteran Henry who wins the draw clean, but in a generous fashion gives it right back to the Snipers and Mike McLaughlin. He'll skip it, retreat, and let the offense come on back out. Jayton King at the top there. They'll swing it around to that left side, and Porga looking for an opening. Wanted to dump it off on the roll, but Henry was there to close it off. 5 on the shot clock. Good save by Benedict. And picked up and moved up now by Oakley Thomas. His pass, though, off the mark, and will go right back to the Snipers. Longboat. Very deliberate on offense here, as Keto will work, swim his way through. Maybe a little too much swimming going on there, as the Bears close that off. Beaver in there fishing, and Ohsweken comes away with it. They'll move it up. Excellent job there by Kettle, as he'll put on the brakes, and he'll give way to Mohawk. Jonah Mohawk leaning in, swinging around to Miller, kick it to Whiteford. Whiteford moved over to that left shooter spot from the top spot. Good overhead. Dusty Hill rebound picked up again. Dusty Hill with a couple of shoulder saves. And now the Snipers are going to move it over the timeline. Romano doing a good job in the early going here. And the offense, one more look for the Orange. Mason Hill has some room. Curl around, looking for a shot, dumps it back to that left. That sidearm blocked. Good job on defense, and the Bears now zip it up and move it up. Snow looking for someone. No numbers there for the Bears, so they'll wait for the rest of the offense. Pedwell with a good move, but right off the logo. And McLaughlin now puts on a little extra. Good pass up ahead. Chance here. And picking that far corner is Nolan Fair. Transition goal for the Snipers. So a transition goal by Six Nations is their specialty, and when you can get that little extra offense from your transition players like Fair, that goes a long way. 2-1 as we're just under 4 minutes remaining here, quarter number one. Good crowd on hand here on this Friday night. Super Bowl weekend as Whiteford with the theft. Teetering on that timeline, does a good job to get in the offensive end now, and we'll set things up. Oakley Thomas swinging around, and DeWitt Martin going to get a step. Puts on the brakes, good help, and just in too tight to get Oakley Thomas the pass in a good spot, and now the Snipers with a full head of steam. Good bounce shot there, but a better save. Chandler Allen trying to take advantage, and now it's Keto Hill. He'll kick it back out, Longboat. They're going to give it a try on that right side now. Chayton King out there looking to set a screen. Kick it back, going to have to play that carom, and Lucas Beaver with the quick pickup, and on the move are the Bears. No numbers, so Beaver's going to flip it back out. Miller's going to set things up. Mohawk, his shot stopped by Dusty Hill, and Hill will flip, and they'll move it up with Miracle. Inching toward the 2.5-minute mark. Miracle swing it down on that left side. 15 on the shot clock. Kick back up top. Back to that left shooter. That's well wide of the mark. Hill will keep it. He'll size it up, 5 on the shot clock. Dumps it back over to Miracle. Miracle can't catch it cleanly, and now here come the Bears. Snow kicks it back. Martin takes it back, trying to dive across Dusty Hill. Ball loose. Good job by Whiteford to corral that loose ball and give his team another possession. And too much going on in near that dotted half circle. Looks like there's going to be a couple of guys headed. DeWitt Martin looks like he's doing a quick trot to that penalty box. And that is the case, as he's the only one. Illegal cross-check to call. So second power play opportunity of the game goes to the Snipers. They're 0 for 1 with 1:47 to go here in the first. Mason Hill out there at the top, working with Miracle Longboat on that left side. Q2 Hill, Chayton King on the right. King tried to tuck it, went off the crossbar, and the Bears dodge a bullet, and Vanderzalm took a good pass, and he beats one defender. Isaac Vanderzalm, dump it off. Miller looking for the shovel. Good stick check. Miller will get it back. 15 on the shot clock. And he'll pull it out, work some clock. Getting the double team. Finds Vanderzalm. Vanderzalm. He'll work it with 5. Got Oakley Thomas. Wrong stick side. Thomas, big shot from Oakley Thomas. Man, he's making his presence felt. Second of the game, tied 2-2. Gotta like the way Oakley Thomas got himself free there. Knew the shot clock was winding down, and the Snipers expecting Vanderzalm to dump that in the corner. Instead, he found Thomas, and Thomas with a good, strong overhand found the mark between the wickets on Dusty Hill. Into the final minute here, quarter number one. Longboat. He'll roll it. Snipers still on the power play despite giving up that shorthanded marker. I'm not sure what we got. They were waiting to take as long as they could off the clock so that they can get the last shot of this quarter. King, two-man game. Big overhand finish. Mason Hill, first of the game, sixth of the season. Comes courtesy the power play. And a 3-2 lead for the Snipers. So the Snipers give up one, but they get one. So we can call that even. The score, though, not so much, 3-2 with 17 seconds to go. Off the draw, Henry, flip back, Thomas, kick back out, lob, Vanderzome. Battling for it, 5 on the game clock, Vern Hill. Zips that ahead, Thomas intercepts that, and that's going to do it for quarter number 1. 15 in the books, 3-2 Snipers. We'll be back with quarter number 2. Welcome back as we're kicking off week 8 in the Arena Lacrosse League. Of course, Saturday will be Toronto at Peterborough, an afternoon affair at Millbrook Arena. Then the evening has the Whitby Steelhawks and the Oshawa Outlaws doing battle at 7 p.m. at Children's Arena. Then we're back here at the ILA Super Bowl Sunday, Brampton, Paris. That'll be a good one. In the meantime, between time, we've got something going here, a 3-2 game, favor of the Snipers. And off the draw, the Bears will pick it up. They'll own first offensive possession here of this second quarter. Vanderzome, they'll work it down to that half boards, right side. Trying to swim and make a move. Quick pass, Whiteford, good hands to corral that high pass. Kick it back out. Pedwell looking for a move and wide of the mark, and going to be a delayed penalty call. This time it's going to be on the Snipers. Looks like Vern Hill saddled with a holding call. The Bears working at a 50% efficiency rate with the man advantage. The Snipers, their penalty kill at 57%. So if you're good at math, which I am not, you can figure out where things lie. Either way, Whiteford at the top. His shot knocked down, picked up, and no reset on the clock. Big underhand and an easy save there. And a quick pass up ahead. McLaughlin got a shot off. Benedict just got a piece of it to steer it wide. Henry now with a minute and a half to go in a man advantage will get it up to Kettle. Kettle will swing it around, and it's Danton Miller. Miller sizing it up. Him and Whiteford on that left side. Look for an opening. Whiteford trying to gap that box, swings it over. That one off the crossbar. Perfect carom right to Whiteford. Fresh 30, back over. Quick pass looking for Wayne Hill. And in there battling for it is Vradenberg. Whiteford as well. And a good job to get that flipped up. So Vradenberg kills some valuable time. 10 on the shot clock. Kick it over. Bullet shot stopped. As Pedwell teed that one up, that's going to go back into the defensive end. But a fresh clock with 35 seconds to go in a man advantage. Whiteford at the top. He goes to that sidearm, and it's wide, and here come the Snipers with numbers. Scooped up. Wittich, wrong stick side, and poor pass. And no one's going to come away with that except the Bears. Hannah Brandt, Dusty Hill with a good outlet pass now, looking for Fair. Fair doesn't have the numbers, hesitates, goes to the underhand, and Benedict kept enough on that stick to stop it from going 5-hole. And now Hannah Brandt, under 12 and a half to go. Penalty over, team's back to full strength. Vern Hill with the theft. Look ahead, wide open, 66 with a chance, and a good save by Benedict. So the book on 66, he doesn't like the fake. He just tries to pick a corner. So Vern Hill may have to change that up just a tad. Ball loose. Good job battling, but it's going to be a violation and possession to the Snipers. Keto Hill looking to attack. Back door, wrong side. Chayton King, top corner. Chayton King with his second goal of the game. He's got 14 on the season, and it's a 4-2 lead for the Snipers. Off the draw, going to be a violation, and possession's going to go to the Snipers. And McLaughlin with possession. He'll send it over. Job well done, and they'll work at half boards left side. Mitch Van Every looking for an opening. Curl around, kick out, no look, underhand. Easy save, Benedict. He's going to scoop up that rebound and move it up with Henry. Henry, smart about it. He'll size up that back door. Nothing doing there. And he'll flip it down. And looking for Thomas. Thomas with 2 goals today. As he'll flip it back to Henry. It's intercepted, and it's Miracle on the run. Sorry, Wittich. Wittich, 1-2. They call crease on the play. So Wittich, the long strides, just caught a little toe on that white. And now it's Thomas. Shrugs off one, tucks that far side. Big man posting up, getting it done. Oakley Thomas just posted down on the blocks and a little bit of a spin move. Shrug off with that left arm and buried it far corner on Dusty Hill as they cut the deficit now to 4-3. Off the draw, Vern Hill. And that's going to be a violation, although I believe it's neutral off the draw, but I think the possession was long enough. And that's what the call was. Whiteford now. Whiteford looking for a one-on-one matchup. Kicks it off. Vanderzalm. Vanderzalm falls, gets back up, still loose. Beaver with the quick backhand. Ball loose. Dusty Hill had it. Vanderzalm fighting for it. No reset. And the Bears come away with it. Good job on the loose balls. Whiteford. Vern Hill lurking. And Whiteford, good job to keep it up. Shot clock winding down. Big overhand. It's blocked. And now with numbers. Going to get it up backhand. Vern Hill, another chance. This time he goes right off the pad. So Vern Hill, with back-to-back breakaways, couldn't cash either. Kettle, he'll kick it back out to Beaver. And he'll swing it around. This game featuring 2 guys with some of the best stick skills, certainly in the Arena Lacrosse League, in Lucas Beaver and Vern Hill. Beaver takes a hit, bounces off. Shot clock winding down to 5. Going to need a quick shot. They get one. Good save, Dusty Hill, and penalty coming up to the Snipers. The Bears will go back to work on the power play. Oh for 1 with the man advantage are the Bears. They do have a shorthanded marker to their credit. And now you can see with that lineup out there. That shot, easy save. Dusty Hill had that short side covered. And now the Snipers will work it over the timeline. In certainly no hurry here is Tyler Fox McKenzie. He'll wait, let the shot clock wind down. Under 10 here. Last time, and they go to Miracle out the back door, tiptoes that goal line, and almost a beauty backhand finish. Probably didn't need to go to the backhand. Keto Hill And now the Bears over the timeline with just over a minute to go in a man advantage. Miller out there. Whiteford out there. Whiteford swing around, get it back. DeWitt Martin, he'll kick it. Whiteford fakes that, goes to the overhead. Dusty Hill made himself big. And faked right out there. What a beauty finish. As the Bears tie it up, courtesy the power play. So Kyle Pedwell's going to get credit for that goal, his first of the game. Each team with a power play marker, and with 8:44 to go, we're tied at 4. Off the draw, Kettle. He'll kick it back. Beaver looking for an opening, slides off a check. We're going to have another penalty here, and the Snipers, and it looks like this call is going to actually be on the Bears, and it may be going to Alex Henry. And that is the case. So Alex Henry will return the power play favor, and the Snipers back to work for the third time with the man advantage. 1 for 2, and they've given up a shorthanded marker. And with 8.5 to go, it's Longboat out there with Miracle. Kudu Hill and Chayton King on that right side. Working the top, Mason Hill. Big overhand from Longboat, wide of the mark, no reset. King having some trouble picking it up, does. Swings it around. Miracle, good save, Benedict. Picked up Miracle. Reset, fresh 30. And a beauty finish there. So Longboat on the board with his 10th of the season. Second power play goal of the game, 5-4 now for the Snipers. Off the draw. Good job by DeWitt Martin. He'll swing it over. Whiteford now will settle it down. Working with Oakley Thomas. Thomas gets a step, swings it back out. Gets it back, but it's picked off. Vern Hill, master thief. Lob pass just too far for Keto. And Keto not that quick, not that tall. Thomas gonna size it up. Dumps it off. Had Beaver, but he was double teamed. And good job to close it up. Bears will gobble up that loose ball. They'll get a fresh clock to work with here, trailing by 1. Snipers, though. 66 on the outlet. Tracked down. Bomber, he tried to go 5-hole. Good save. Troy Benedict back the other way with Beaver. Lucas Beaver cutting back. Beaver, quick dump off. Thomas wasn't ready for it. And now here come the Snipers. Good head of steam. Thomas, the only one back. 3-on-1. Dump back. And what a save by Benedict. Beauty job as things just get a little, we'll say, unfriendly either way. 6:44 to go. Take us to our officials' timeout. We'll be back. Welcome back after our media timeout. We are here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on the Six Nations of the Grand River Reservation. Beginning of Week 8 in the Arena Lacrosse League. Snipers and the Bears doing battle. 5-4 for Six Nations, and Thomas will leg it over the timeline. McLaughlin on him. He'll peel off, dump it down. Teams 5 aside, full strength. Whiteford swinging around. Looking for an opening. Nothing doing there. Pedwell. Get it back, Whiteford. 10 on the shot clock. Changes his angle. Dusty Hill closes that off. On the quick release, it's McLaughlin. McLaughlin will think better of it, and he'll wait for some offensive assistance. Finds it, and he'll set a screen, and they'll work it down on the right side. That pass, ill-advised, knocked down. And it's Chayton King, wrong stick side, looking on that weak side for the cutter, but nothing doing there as Van Every was just not open. And now legging it up into the offensive end is Snow. 5:40 to go here, first half. Danton Miller looking for Wayne Hill. He's going to try to lean in. Hill with a big overhand wide of the mark. Picked up Miracle, looking up. Vern Hill one more time. 66, third breakaway, wide of the net. Have to have a little talk with Vern Hill after this game as Lucas Beaver. Beaver gets a screen, bounces off one check, goes to the underhand stop, Dusty Hill. Looking back up this time, it'll be Wittich. Wittich, half boards. He's on his wrong stick side, so he'll think better of it. We're just under the 5-minute mark here. And it's Van Every. Van Every gets a step. Benedict, good job with that left arm. Quick outlet. Oakley Thomas going to run under the bounce. Got it. Quick bounce shot. Oakley Thomas is on fire. Oakley Thomas responsible for 4 of his team's 5 goals here. With 4:45 to go in this second quarter, he has been more than a handful, and you can bet Ron Mouser Henry glad to have him back in the lineup. Off the draw, and coming away with it is the Bears. Bombury tried the inside out. Hill had that covered, looking for an outlet, and he'll dump it up the middle, and they'll move it up. Jerry Stats. He'll put on the brakes, flip, and now it'll be Miracle. King on the right side. King trying to duck in on Kettle. Runs out of real estate, crease the call. Possession to Ohsweken. Kettle going to leg it over that timeline and size up the back door. Pedwell with the give and go with DeWitt Martin gone and went, and now it's Danton Miller. Miller, kick over on the interchange. That underhand sidearm, weird carom, and now 2 snipers in alone. Off the post. Nolan Fair, wrong stick side. You had Kedu Hill on his right stick side, elected to keep it himself. Came away with the iron. Next time, young man, maybe want to slide that over. Left side, big shot, wide of the mark, and that'll be a crease violation. And the Bears now will move it up, Lucas Beaver. Beaver with Hill on him. And Hill with the theft. And one thief to another. Vern Hill trying to jump in the rush. Dump it, and a bad pass. So no chance to capitalize there, but Beaver will counter the other way. So even Beav can get swiped once in a while, as Ped will now. Thomas, he has been deadly. Quick shot by Pedwell. Good save, Dusty Hill. Pedwell collects the offensive rebound, kicks it back out. Dump back down, going to be Thomas again. Quick hard shot. This time Dusty Hill had to stick between the wickets. And now it's McGregor Allen. So both netminders doing a good job here. We're tied 5-5 with under 2.5 to go. Chayton King, he's got room. King gonna let it go. Benedict, good save. Ball loose. Longboat, fishing. He'll scoop that up with one hand, give his team a fresh 30. Back out to King. King, he'll slide over to that right side, gets it over to Longboat. Longboat dump it down. Miracle, that's gonna be too rough, too tough interference, and a quick outlet pass to Kessler Doolittle. And that shot slides its way in. So James Whiteford jumps in the rush and slides one past Dusty Hill. Whiteford with his first of the game, 13th of the season. And the Ohsweken Bears with just their second lead of the game. 6-5 off the draw. Ball loose. Snipers will pick it up. And it's Vern Hill. Back door. Wrong stick side. Chayton King already scored from there once. Rebound. Keto Hill. Good stick skills. Looking for an opening. Good defense. Flip back. Miracle changes his angle. Wide of the mark. Picks up the loose ball. 10 on the shot clock. Kick back. Keto Hill goes for the dunk. Good save, Benedict. Ball loose again. Vern Hill takes a hard hit from Thomas. He'll get back up. And they'll go back to work on O. Miracle. Had Chayton King cutting through. Nothing doing there. Ducks back in. Gets a shot off. Too much on that screen and roll. And it'll come back the other way. Snow working the two-man game. Dumps it back off. Quick shot, and Miller couldn't get as much on it as he wanted as we're into the final minute. Fair. He'll go for it again. This time another save by Benedict. And the Bears will move it back up. Beaver. Out there with Jonah Mohawk and Oakley Thomas. 35 in the game clock. Beaver, not sure who that was to. Picked up Mohawk. And a quick shot. Good save. As Costello's shot was stopped, and we're going to get a timeout called. And with 24.8 seconds left in a 6-5 game. All set to go here, 24.8 seconds left. As assistant Nick Sky giving some final instructions to Chayton King as the Snipers will look to hold here for the final possession. And you can see Oakley Thomas, Keto Hill matched up. Mason Hill at the top, working with Longboat on that left side. They'll swing it around to the right. 15 on the shot clock, 10 on the game clock. Back around, Longboat sizes it up. Good save by Benedict. Oakley Thomas going for the long bomb. Almost worked. And that will do it for the opening first half. 6-5 in favor of the home side, Ohsweken Bears. We'll be back with third quarter after this. Just about locked and loaded here for third quarter action. And just to get you caught up, update the Arena Lacrosse League West standings with the Shooting Eagles sitting on top. They've won 4 straight. They've got a 7-4 record. The Sea Spray in second place, 6-5 their record. They've dropped their last 2. The Blackfish on a run. They've won 2 straight, 5-6 their record in third place. And the Grizzlies, who are on a bit of a 5-game slide, sit in fourth with a 4-7 record. Here we got two teams fighting for a very important win here, and off the draw, it's going to be the Bears. And wrong stick side and doing a good job to get it back to the top. And Oakley Thomas will set it up, working to Vanderzalm. Vanderzalm working on that side with Hannah Brandt. Thomas, that shot wide of the mark. That'll go up and stopped at the line. Good job there. Looks like Bombury. And he'll get it 5 on a shot clock. Great move by Brandt, but Vern Hill with the late stick check to get possession back for the Snipers. And they'll move it up and over the timeline. Stats, he'll flip retreat. And it's Porga, left side half boards. Looking for an opening, quick swing, Chayton King. Looking back to return the favor instead. And I'm going to take a guess that it looks like Marquez Stonefish has taken over in net. Or maybe that is Troy Benedict. We'll have to verify that. And in the meantime, Danton Miller looking to tuck and go inside out. And we certainly have Jackson Longboat. No, that is Dusty Hill. And a quick shot, steered aside, and it is Benedict still in the net. And another good save. So shot clock was winding down. Bears fight for it, and they'll pick it up and pull up just outside in the offensive end. Beaver and Snow on that right side. They'll loft it over. Whiteford with some room. Whiteford splits two defenders, has it knocked away. Still loose on the carpet. Picked up by the Snipers. Vern Hill, they'll move it up. Fair, wrong stick side again. And he'll dump it back out, and it's Kido Hill. Hill, Longboat, Miracle out there. Longboat had a notion, was going to step into one. 5 on the shot clock, big overhand. Good save by Benedict. Beaver with the pickup, and he'll move it up. Has Kettle with him on that right side. Kettle will retreat, and now they'll wait for the rest of the offensive unit. Beaver, dump it out. Big Wayne Hill comes sliding in, bulls off Longboat. Longboat and Hill, boy, there's a bit of a collision there. And Longboat does a good job to hold his own. And possession to Martin and the Bears. Whiteford, swing around. Dump, Bombury wasn't expected. Beaver with the scoop up. He's going to try to slide through. Instead, they close that off. And now the Snipers will work it into the offensive end. Chandler Allen doing a good job. And now it's Porga. Porga looking for an opening, going to try to duck in. That pass goes up off the head of the stick and into the screen. Possession back the other way. 11:45 to go here in this third quarter. Tiptoeing through, and that shot wide of the mark. Whiteford able to recover. No reset, though. Dump off, looking for that one-handed finish, and nothing doing there. Couldn't connect. And now Kido on the move. Chayton King shot. Good save by Benedict. And that's going to be a violation. Possession's going to remain right here with the Snipers. Longboat will swing it around. Hill looking for an opening. He's tricky. Bounces off a couple. Trying to turn that corner. Looking for the shovel. Kicks it out. Chayton King wasn't able to make a one-handed grab. Recovers. King left that hanging out there. Had it tapped. And that's going to be Kettle. With the speed. Goes to the far side. Good save made by Dusty. And it'll come back the other way. Both teams trading offensive possessions. Both goaltenders holding their own. Porga looking for something. D's been tight on him. Miracle filtering out late. And a good stick check there will get the Bears possession again. And they'll move it back up. Bad pass, though. Intercepted. Looking the other way. Bounce pass. Porga. Porga picks the corner. Justin Porga found a good time to pick up his first of the game. And more importantly for his squad, we're tied 6-6. So back and forth we go here. And each team taking advantage. Off the draw, possession to the Snipers. Allen. Hill gets a step, has Beaver on him. Late screen, Hill tries to go airborne, nothing doing. Beaver comes away with it. You'd think that these two teams knew each other very well, and it's clear that they do. As Danton Miller now will set, he'll flip to Whiteford. Pedwell. He'll peel off, get it over to Wayne Hill. Hill working one-on-one. Pedwell. 10 on the shot clock. Goes to the bounce shot, Kyle Pedwell. Oh, that sidearm bounce is deadly on the carpet. And 7-6 for the Bears. Pedwell with his second of the game. And a goalie will tell you, toughest shot to stop in this sport, an overhand bounce shot. I'm looking at a goaltender, he's sort of weighing that. Maybe he can let me know then what he thinks the toughest shot is to stop. Now, that, of course, taking the crease dive out of it, because that, to me, is the newest toughest shot to stop. Possession to the Snipers now as they'll go back to work on offense. Porga has the team's last goal. This time, no, he gets smothered along those boards. Good defense there. Still has it. Porga kicks it over. King going to tee it up. Chayton King. Chayton King with his third of the game. And to no one's surprise, we're tied one more time, 7-7. King with 15 goals on the season. 9:05 to go here, third quarter. Off the draw. Beaver and Hamilton. And it's Beaver. Beaver swims his way to trouble, switch hand. Beaver goes to the overhand, knocked down. Beaver takes it away from Vernhill, but good recovery. Here come the Snipers. Stats dumps it over. Keto Hill. Where have you been, young fella? He's done a lot. Hasn't pocketed any yet until now. His first of the game. Snipers leading this one 8-7 with 8:45 to go here in the third. Good clean W there by Hamilton and McLaughlin. Be a little more deliberate here on offense as Longboat will settle things down. King and Porga will filter in both sides, left and right. Porga dumps it by Keto Hill. Oh, he could do that all day. And almost dunked it in that far corner. Couldn't execute, and here come the Bears. Snow puts on the brakes, has a defender on him. Good skip pass. Not able to connect. Oakley Thomas battling in there for it. And that will be possession to the Snipers. Romano, quick pass up, and it's Miracle. Hill quickly to King. Backdoor Miracle. What a save by Benedict. Kept that left arm up and made a good glove save. Whiteford kicks it, give and go. Whiteford, what a save right at the other end. Back-to-back beauty stops by both netminders. And the other way, here come the Orange. Stats. Dump it down low. King, good save, Benedict. And Oakley Thomas, one hand, the length, intercepted by Vernhill. And the Snipers now back to work on O. Mason Hill. Hesitation, flip back, Miracle. That shot never had a chance. Chayton King trying to play the short hop, does. And got a shot off, got a reset. That's going to be a crease ball, and with 7:03 to go, that'll take us to our officials' timeout. Take a short break. We'll be back here at the ILA. Been an outstanding game so far. Both these two teams going head-to-head, blow for blow, round for round. Give and go in tight. Good stick check, though. And a good job to recover that rebound. Behind the net, faking one side, and good job, Dusty Hill. And that's going to send Big Wayne Hill to the penalty box for a delay of game. That was an easy call for crew chief Joel Furman. And Hill will make that slow trot. First power play opportunity for either team in this third quarter. 2 for 3 are the Snipers with the man advantage. They've given up one shorthanded goal, but a chance here to extend this 1-goal lead. Miracle out there with Longboat left side, Mason Hill at the top, Chayton King, Q2 Hill on that right side. And they'll give everyone a touch. Miracle, quick shot. Benedict, good save. Looking for the outlet, gets knocked down. Numbers here for the Snipers. Decide not to take advantage of it. Q2 Hill waits for the D to come out. Not sure why, but they'll set it up with Chayton King. Zipped across, picked off. And it's Oakley Thomas. Got a head of steam going. Puts on the brakes. Lets it go. Man, Oakley Thomas has been a demon today. 5th goal of the game. Comes shorthanded. With 1:22 to go in the penalty, Oakley Thomas has done a little everything. It was a fake roll, and instead a hard shot from way outside to notch the first shorthanded goal for the Bears. And then this time around, boy, put on the brakes, sort of recalibrated, and a bullet found the mark. Snipers now will try to answer again with the man advantage, but that box has been good and tight for the Bears here today. Miracle. Longboat this time is going to play the quarterback. Miracle looking to change the angle. Longboat goes to the sidearm. That's wide of the mark. Going to be trouble as Oakley Thomas again, the big man, is going to pick it up and off the post. Almost snuck that one top corner. Bears now have it back. They'll wait. 35. Thomas working on the blocks with Vern Hill on him. Posted him up. Wasn't able to get a good shot, and it looks like there's going to be a too many men call on the floor. So it looks like the remaining 30 seconds of that power play will be null and void. And in 30 seconds, it looks like the Bears will go. Nolan Fair will serve the penalty. And we'll play 4-on-4 for 30. DeWitt Martin. Skip it across. Mohawk couldn't handle it. Good battle there. And moving up, Chandler Allen in alone. Goes to the far side, Chandler Allen. So an even strength goal for Chandler Allen. Another one of those transition X-Factor goals, and no one's going to be allowed out of the box right now because it was a double. So 15 seconds left still in the Ohsweken penalty. 1:45 in the penalty to the Six Nations, and just under 5 minutes to go here, third quarter. 9-8 the score. And Chayton King. Chayton King from way out. Got to watch out of the bench. It's going to be Hill that's going to scoop up that loose ball. Lean in. Has Whiteford with him. Hill, wrong stick side. And if looks like Whiteford, and it looks like it's got tipped. So it'll stay right here. So once again, guys shooting with an option to go to a shooter on his right stick side. They elect to keep. That minimizes the angle, makes it easier for the goaltender, and resulted in a miss. Quick passing, Dusty Hill got the shoulder out on that one. Pedwell was sniffing for another one. Battle back there. Hill's in there. Picked up by Wayne Hill, and it's back out to Whiteford. Whiteford underhand. Good save. Dusty Hill. Transition now. Snipers move it up over the timeline. And 45 seconds to go in the penalty. Mason Hill looking to burn some clock. And Bears trying to fight for possession. Q to Hill picks it up. Good stick check, though, as looked like he may have slipped on the carpet. And the Bears will move it up in a hurry. Hill, Wayne Hill. Kick out. Dan Miller on the run. Good save. Looked like he caught the crossbar. So it'll stay right here. Possession to the Bears. Just under 3.5 to go. Pedwell. Wayne Hill, dump. Pedwell changes the angle. That goes off the post and almost lands in the same spot. And I expected to see Jamie Downey dive for that one, but he didn't. So either way, hopefully he's a little more active. Quick stick. Good save, Dusty Hill. Whiteford, another save, Dusty Hill. Loose on the carpet to it. Martin picked it up. And possession right back to Pedwell and the Bears. 3 minutes to go. Bomber, he'll swing it around. Whiteford, half-board's left side, looking to make a move. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Pedwell sheds a defender. Goes to the bounce, off the post. 3 posts consecutively as the Snipers dodge the triple threat. And they get it over the timeline with 2:35 to go. Porga will slow it down. Longboat out there. Chayton King comes out on that right side. Miracle on the left side. On the interchange up top. Nothing doing there. Porga does a good job. 5. His shot knocked down by Oakley Thomas. And what hasn't he done today here? As he'll move it up. And a good lead pass on the money to Snow. Snow looking for a screen, dumps it off, and they'll settle it with Beaver. 15 on the shot clock. Beaver slide it over. That's a big, hard, heavy shot. Jonah Mohawk steered aside. Vern Hill, lob pass picked off. Sniper still had a chance, but Mohawk does a good job. He'll move it up. It's Beaver with Vern Hill on him. There's a good matchup there. 2 tricky individuals. And Beaver slides by, but a late check by Hill. Beaver gets it back. And that's going to be an interference call. So good offense, better defense. And the Snipers now with under 1.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Mason Hill. Wait for the rest of the offense. Find Miracle. Miracle. Left shooter spot. Looking to make a move. Trying to get in. One step. Dives in. Joe Miracle using his full length to tuck that in on the crease dive. 10-8 Snipers. Just his 5th goal of the season for Miracle, and largest lead of the game, 2 goals. And off the draw, Henry wins it, and it'll go possession to the Bears. Good job by Doolittle, swing it around. Brandt, nothing doing as Thomas wasn't looking. Backhand pass, what a finish! Oh my! Oakley Thomas feeding the world. Hannah Brandt, the recipient of a sweet backhand pass from Oakley Thomas. And we've got ourselves a 10-9 game with 54 seconds left here, quarter number 3. Boy, Oakley Thomas has been a real force out there. And Snipers with possession here. 45 seconds on the game clock. Longboat will dump it, and it's Porga. Porga will find a little bit of real estate to work with. Dump it off. Chayton King. Fake. King! Chayton, the king! What a finish. Fourth of the game for Chayton King, and he has single-handedly kept his team in it, restoring that 2-goal lead. And with 34 seconds left, it's 11-9 in favor of the Snipers. Off the draw, big collision, flipped up. Whiteford scoops it. Burnhill on him, has a trailer. Whiteford takes it strong, and they're going to call that a beauty goal. So James Whiteford in transition off the draw. An outstanding finish there, and it's back to a 1-goal game. Second of the game for Whiteford. He's now got 14 on the season. 21 seconds left. Possession to the Bears. Oakley Thomas. He'll flip. They'll play for the last shot here. Shot clock off. Burnhill shadowing everyone. Dump it back down. Looking to turn that corner. Good one-handed flip. Bombury will recover. Get it back out. Danton Miller's got some room. Dump back down. Stepping in, diving was Martin. Wide of the mark. Time winding down. Underhand. Dusty Hill, big save. And closing the door late. 3 quarters done. 11-10. We'll be back with an exciting fourth quarter after this. Out to go down here. Fourth quarter. 1-goal game. Both netminders have been outstanding. Oakley Thomas, outstanding for the Bears. Chayton King, answering for the Snipers. Vanderzalm right off the bat, wasting no time, one-man press. And that count still going, gets tossed down and takes a crazy hop off the backboards, and Benedict now will handle it. And I'm going to ask my counterpart, but I think Troy Benedict changing helmets each quarter. And good save there by Dusty Hill. Unless it's my eyes, because it could be my eyes. I don't have my patch on my left eye today, so a little bit of trouble as Keto Hill can't find the mark. Rebound to Burnhill, and they'll swing it back around. Porga lets it go. Good save. Benedict steered aside. Can't keep it. Oakley Thomas. And Thomas battling for it. And a good fight. Thomas will get it back. Porga on him. He'll swing that across to Brand on the right side. Brand eluded a check there. In tight. What a save, Dusty Hill. McLaughlin. He's going to move it up. And it's Keto. Has a trailer. And Fair wasn't able to do a whole lot with it. And it's picked up by Henry. And a good job defensively by the Bears. Halliday. Good cut in. Underhand. Good save, Dusty. Hill will counter. 66. Hasn't had a whole lot of success with breakaways. Backdoor. Longboat. Big man. Takes a check from behind and finishes. What a beauty finish by the big man. Longboat slow to get up after what would have been an illegal cross-check in the back. Takes more than that to slow that big man down, as he was able to slide that one past Benedict and restore that 2-goal lead. Off the draw. Picked up by Stats. And Snipers with a little momentum here. Largest lead of the game has been 2. Every time they've gotten this lead, the Bears have answered. Another hot shot there. Didn't see Wade Thomas dive for that one. He Luckily, his mother-in-law was there to save him, because he sure wasn't about to shield anyone off. Bombury. He's going to turn the corner on the left side. Vernhill on him, hounding him. He'll curl back, kick it back out. Danton Miller, wrong stick side. Quick shot. What a release he's got. Vernhill looking for the outlet. Changes his angle. Finds fair. Fair shot. It goes through Benedict, but came ricocheting out, and Chayton King will flip to McLaughlin, swing it around. Romano. He'll play a little offense. They'll kick it. Miracle. Chayton King. Oh, he's never shy about teeing that up. And picked up. Tried to slide it by Benedict. Nothing doing. Bears now look to go the other way. Stats will move it up. And Snow. Quick skip pass. Wayne Hill. Backhand. On the feet. Shovel. Beauty finish. What a pass. The only thing better than that pass was the finish from DeWitt Martin. As you talk about a timely marker now, 12-11. $11:51 on the game clock here in this fourth quarter. Almost get the feeling going to be whoever has the ball last going to come away with the W here, but either way, we still got a ways to go. Beaver and Hamilton have been going head-to-head in that circle all game. And now Vradenberg. That stick explodes there, and head just fell off for Doolittle. In tight, Chayton King tried to reach out and touch someone. Good save by Benedict. Beaver now. Quick outlet pass will send away Hannah Brandt. Brandt, wrong stick side. Working out there with Jonah Mohawk. Floating in now. Moving closer, Oakley Thomas. That overhand from looked like Vanderzalm. Picked up the rebound, going downstairs, Dusty Hill. Smothered that nicely, and best way to stop a bounce shot, get it on the bounce. And a lob pass to Jordan Mike. Mike hesitates, Henry on him. Mike gonna go for a run. Gets knocked down, kicks it back out. Tyler Van Every. He'll swing it around to Miracle. Miracle doesn't have the numbers as they're floating one back. Kido Hill on the run, dumps it down, backhand pass, Miracle! Beautiful pass play, tic-tac, back of the net. Miracle's second of the game, back to another 2-goal lead. So the Bears answering the Snipers, who are answering the Bears. And with 10:34 to go, we've had a good one. We've been treated to some outstanding lacrosse here on this Friday night. Off the draw. And picking that up and moving it up, Brody Thomas. Thomas runs into a bit of a roadblock. Snipers will pick it up, and they'll counter the other way. Backdoor, Miracle, quick shot off the post. So a good quick shot from Miracle on the quick release. Picked up iron, back the other way. Almost able to connect with Pedwell. Dusty Hill, Vern Hill. Romano. And they'll wait as we're under 10 minutes here, and Kido Hill working straight away, gets a screen, sidearm finish, and I tell you, Troy Benedict would want that one back. That may have been the easiest stop he's seen here in this game. So give Kido Hill some credit. His second of the game, largest lead now with 3 14-11 for the Snipers. Right off the draw, Brandt decides to pull it out. Henry wasn't able to corral it, and it's still loose. Whiteford fishing for it. Snipers come away with it. Dump it backdoor. They got numbers. Porga has Vern Hill flip and was looking for Wittich. Still loose. Wittich, one hand. Vern Hill tried to slide it to himself. Couldn't do it. Still loose on the carpet. Wittich in there battling hard. Whole lot of bump and grind going on in there, and coming away with it is Stats. So a good job to fish that out, and then the pass, but a good hands by Whiteford to stay on one side of the line while corralling it from the other. And that pass looking for Thomas, and Dusty Hill with the outlet. On the move, Romano in alone. Dante Romano, 15-11 Snipers. Transition X Factor one more time as Romano. Mason Hills chipped in. Justin Porga, Chandler Allen. Some outstanding transition players have contributed to the offense here for the Snipers. 8:40 to go, fourth quarter. And not sure if Troy Benedict needs to adjust the wardrobe a bit as he's going to make that long run. We're not quite sure what the malfunction was. But sometimes those goalies just looking to get a rest any chance they can get. I mean, they don't actually have to leave the net or anything, so regardless, that'll give us a chance to thank some of our Sniper sponsors in Belco Construction, Ohsweken Pharmacy, Culture Dispensary, Classics to Customs Auto Body, Bear Rod and Customs, Golf Depot, and of course, Hills Custom Coffins. Do not find yourself in one of those anytime soon. So it looks like Troy Benedict is back. Everything readjusted. I don't know. He looks the same as he did when he left. So hopefully, either way, that's taken care of. And in the meantime, Henry, someone ran out of a shoe. And looks like one of our officials, Simon D'Souza, have to mention his quick feet. Vern Hill, speaking of quick, that was crafty. Moved up. Kidu Hill. Had Miracle backdoor, thought better of it. Good decision. Backhand pass. Chayton King was looking for that far top corner and didn't miss it by much. Brandt almost had that picked off. Good play there by Kido. And now possession to Snipers. Wide open. Chayton King on the doorstep answers the bell. Monster game for Chayton King as he pockets his fifth. He now has 17 on the season. And the Snipers extend their lead now to 5, 16-11. Question will be, do the Bears have another run in them? Another little spurt here. It has been 4 unanswered, and Snipers, you could tell, have got the momentum. They're feeling it right now. Rollout. Vern Hill. And they'll go to that half boards left side with Porga. Kick it back to the right. Good ball movement by the Snipers as they have extended their offense throughout the entire dotted circle area. That ball gets tipped. Kick out. Longboat teed it up from point blank, and that will take us to our final officials timeout. We'll take a quick break. Back here with more of the fourth. Back to the mission at hand here. 7:27 to go. 16-11. Snipers leading the Ohsweken Bears. Both these two teams, Snipers sitting 6th with a 2-4 record. Bears 1-5. They are in 7th place. And Oakley Thomas. It's a one-man matchup. Good job defensively by Chandler Allen, because I tell you, Oakley Thomas, a handful, gets a backhand away. Dusty Hill had to be awake on a good attempt. And Oakley Thomas, boy, he is more than a handful. Backdoor, Miracle wide of the mark. That goes up. Vern Hill keeps it in play, but now 2-on-1 numbers. Vanderzalm looking for Bombury. Bombury shot, top corner. The Bears still alive. Great job by Bombury. Finally in the goal column. That's his first of the game, 4th of the season. Took a great feed, and you give anyone in this league that kind of time in that position inside that dotted half circle, and chances are it'll be in the back of the net in a blink. 4-goal lead, Keto Hill. Snipers in control here. Chayton King swinging around on the skip, playing the carom. Doing a good job was Mitch Van Every. Trying to slide it in. That was a tricky finish right there. So a great look. And Mitch Van Every adding to the cause as the Snipers answer on cue. It's 17-12. So just when you thought that the Bears would pick up a little bit of traction, the Snipers pull the carpet from under them, and they slide now the lead back to 5 off the draw. Possession to Six Nations, and they'll work it over the timeline. Longboat will quarterback this offensive set here as he's out there with Porga on that left side. Looking for an opening, and Tyler Van Every too much on that screen and roll. And here come the Bears. Whiteford has Kettle with him on his left. Whiteford, dump over. Kettle tried to go 5-hole. Dusty Hill having none of it. And the Snipers now will counter the other way. Jerry's stats, wrong stick side. Right off the bear paw. Easy one for Benedict. And now here come the Bears the other way. Out the back door as Miller wasn't able to handle that. Not a good pass, but they managed to recover. Vern Hill on Danton Miller. Miller with the size advantage. Lets the sidearm go wide of the mark. Wayne Hill picks it up. Pulls off one. Good save, Dusty Hill. And boy, I tell you, you go at Wayne Hill, he gives you that stiff arm. You're not just going to feel it tomorrow, you'll feel it now. Keto Hill. 5:20 to go, 4th quarter. Snipers leading by 5. Hill gets a screen, fakes it, dumps it. Chayton King! Oh, Chayton King. The man today in orange. He's got 6. And the Snipers with a 17-12 lead. Perfect execution of the give and go. And not easy as in tight quarters, and I stand corrected. Luckily, I have a good crack team to help me. That's 18-12, and Snipers trying to add to that. And going to be a late hit called, and we're probably going to get an illegal cross-check. As slow to get up is Hawkeye Hamilton. Heading to the penalty box is Kessler Doolittle. And the Snipers will go back to work with the man advantage. 2 for 4 on the power play. Problem is they've given up 2 shorthanded markers. So with 5:05 to go, the Bears not helping their own cause. And they'll have to kill another penalty here again. And a 5-minute major at that. So plenty of time for the Snipers to close this one off. as there's just 4 seconds between the penalty and the game clock. So Quito at the top, and big overhand, good save made as Mason Hill now in that left shooter spot. Miracle slid down on that left crease, and working here with Quito. He'll dump it off, skip pass, plenty of time in the shot clock, give and go, good save, Benedict, but rebound. Miracle with the quick stick finish. And this is Lacrosse with 4.5 to go, but boy, that power play goal may have just sealed it. So a big power play marker added for the Snipers. As we see the Wade Thomas and family exiting. Always good to see him. And Pedwell in transition. Takes 2 whacks and he'll pull it out. Oakley Thomas has done everything he can here in this game to keep his team in it. But again, that's why it's a team effort. Quick shot, steered aside, Dusty Hill. Rebound, Vanderzon battling for it. In there with Pedwell, and it gets fished out by Whiteford. Fresh clock here for the Bears. Thomas going to work half boards left side. Looking for the flip, ducks back in with a swim move, 1-2. Backhand pass, not able to connect, 10 on the shot clock. Quick skip, and Whiteford not able to handle that. And now it's going to be the Snipers and Ben Wittich. Just a reminder, tomorrow, Toronto at Peterborough, followed by Whitby against Oshawa. And then Super Bowl Sunday affair, Paris against Brampton. Miracle, kick, King. His shot gets partially blocked by Stats. Sent down, vacated that spot. Benedict again, standing strong. And crease is going to be the call. We're under 3 minutes here. Still under 3 minutes left in the major penalty. And Snow kicks it back out. That flip ends up back into Snow's stick. Kick out. Quick shot, wide of the mark. And the Snipers now going to look to counter on the offensive end. Porga. He'll wait. Time on the side of the orange. We're under 2.5 to go. 19-12. Miracle out there on that left side. Porga at the top this time. Jayden King in that right shooter spot. Dump down. Kick out. Tyler Van Every also out there as Porga took his eye off it. He's going to try to knock it back. Kettle's going to battle him for it, win that battle. Not able to pick it up clean. And he'll dump it in the corner, and it'll go right to Dusty Hill, who will miss it. And Kettle will get it back. Brandt. Minute 45. Swim move, flip back, Brandt. Quick shot, Dusty Hill. Good save. Possession now to the orange. And looks like you can tell body language. The Bears have pretty much conceded here with under 1.5 minutes to go. The Snipers have done a good job. They led 3-2 after 1, trailed 6-5 at the half, and led 11-10 at the end of 3. They have exploded here in the fourth quarter. Back door. Whiteford had a clear path, wrong stick side, kicked back out. Spin move and trailing late. Jonah Mohawk lets it go. Dusty Hill, we're into the final minute. And possession will stay right here with the Bears. Whiteford. going to peel around. Probably should have taken that shot. Wrong stick side, dumps it back out. That quick shot, and a finish there as the Bears will not go quietly and add to their tally with 42.4 seconds remaining. .37 seconds remaining in that major penalty. And so Marvin Curry scores, and then right off the face-off, it's Isaac Vanderzome. So Curry with his first of the game. Vanderzome with his first. 19-14, 30.8 seconds remaining. It would take the parting of the Red Seas for this outcome to be different as the Snipers control. And with time on their side, Hill in no rush. 20 seconds on the game clock. Quito Hill, peel out, looking for Longboat on the crease. And he'll pick it up. Time winding down, and they'll probably best to leave this one as game clock goes. And an outstanding lacrosse game here at the ILA. 19-14. Snipers pick up their third win of the season. They improve now to 3-4. The Bears 1-6. And we'll be continuing with Week 8 tomorrow on the east side. Toronto, Peterborough, Whitby, Oshawa. Then we're back here for Super Bowl Sunday. On behalf of JVI Productions, the rest of our crew, I'm Lance Wynn.